Saint Helen was born in the village of Drepano in the year 250. She was the daughter of an innkeeper, but one day, a Roman military officer named Constantius came to the inn, leading a troop of soldiers. When he saw Helen serving food at the inn, he was amazed by her beauty and her kindness. Soon, they decided to be married. Saint Helen was a Christian, and she told her husband about her faith. Christianity appealed to Constantius, and he believed in the true God. Soon they had a son, who they named Constantine. However, the emperor wanted Constantius to marry a woman of higher rank, so he and Saint Helen had to divorce, and she moved back to her hometown. After his father's death, Constantine became the ruler of a large part of the Roman Empire. He made laws that Orthodox Christians were not to be persecuted and brought Saint Helen back to the palace. Saint Constantine gave his mother access to the royal treasury so that she could journey to the Holy Land to search for relics. Previously, Constantine had won an amazing military victory with the sign of the Holy Cross. Because of this, he wanted to recover the Holy Cross, so Saint Helen set off to the Holy Land to find the blessed relic. Along the way, Saint Helen built many churches on important sites where Jesus had traveled. When she reached Jerusalem, an old Jewish man was the only one who could tell her where the Holy Cross was located. He explained that it was buried under a pagan temple to the false god Venus. So Saint Helen gave the order for the temple to be demolished. Once they had leveled the temple, they dug deep into the earth. Finally, they found 3 crosses, deep below the ground. Unfortunately, they saw no way to discover which one was the true cross of Christ. Then Helen saw a funeral procession passing by, and they decided to lay the crosses on the dead man. When they placed the first 2 crosses on the dead man, nothing happened. But when they laid the 3rd cross on him, he immediately came back to life. In this way, they knew that it was the true cross of Christ. The patriarch elevated the cross so that it could be seen by the faithful who flocked to venerate it. The life-giving cross was left in Jerusalem, but Saint Helen took a piece back to Constantinople along with several nails. After some years, Empress Helen passed away peacefully at the age of 80. Holy Saint Helen, pray to God for us.